Welcome back. Spare change auto repair. We got us El Cheapo from 2000 with a big Fold 7 in it. It's got issues. This thing has had computers, batteries, alternator. I don't know, it's had every sensor thrown at it. And it's still the same issue. It drives for a couple of miles and then it shuts off. And the only thing that shuts off is the injectors. Well, checking one forum after another, keep checking here, checking there. Somebody came with the idea or the expertise that this is the culprit. Right here.
What's that?
This is part of the motor. It goes somewhere in there. And something goes on the top of here, something goes over here, and a whole bunch of things over there. Well, this is your intake. Ajá, a mi gente, vengo aquí de Spare Change, auto repair, poco mecánica, usamos un poco de inteligencia. Estoy bregando con una G Cherokee, la gran Cherokee con el 4.7. Vamos a hacer un trabajito aquí entre medio de las cabezas, donde está el Throttle body, porque tiene un liqueo de aire o algo, está corriendo, está fallando mucho, temblando mucho el motor. Entonces vamos a bregar con esto. Es verdad que los videos míos son en inglés, pero si necesitan algo en español, mandan un mensaje, ya sé, dale a la campana y bregamos, manda un mensaje en español. Yo te contesto cualquier pregunta que tenga, te la contesto sin problema. Aquí estamos para ayudarnos uno al otro. Y ya tú sabes, vamos a bregar con este Jeep Cherokee, con un 4.7, el 8 cilindros, a bregar este asunto. Y después que terminemos con el trabajo, si queda todo bien, hablamos. Hasta la próxima. Ajá. Throttle body goes in here, a couple of lines. But what's happening is, they said it could be this. So the owner of the truck gave me the truck and this intake, so I could change it.
What was one of the things that they said it could
But
be?
the problem is, there's fuel getting to the oil. You pull out the dipstick, it smells like fuel. Well, I guess somebody said that something about the intake would do that if it has a crack or whatever. I don't see that. I can't see it. You know, it's not like a GM. You know, your intake starts leaking, your truck runs crappy. You put a new gasket on there, no more intake leaks. It runs perfect. I'm not used to these El Cheapo Jeepos because Chrysler's a pain in the behind. Anybody that knows that deals with Chryslers don't want you to do nothing to their vehicle. They want you to take it to the dealer. But this one went to the dealer, spent 4 hours getting diagnosed, and they couldn't figure it out. So I don't understand why you want me to take it to the dealer if you can't fix it your goddamn self. But enough said. I'm gonna go ahead and tear this intake out, take a look at it, make sure there's no cracks or whatever. We're gonna get a gasket set for the throttle body and all the ports. So switch out a couple of things out of this one to this one that are a lot newer, the sensors and everything else, and we're gonna give it a shot. I don't know everything, but I'll try anything. So with that said, I got the rest of this to tear down. The injectors are out. It's got all brand new injectors. I put these in a few months ago. I gave it a whole tune-up, new injectors. I had to rewire. The injectors, put on new pigtails on them, and so I did all of these brand new, and I also did the injectors, those are the coils. I did the new coils, and I did the pigtail for the coils and the pigtails for the injectors, and redid all this wiring already once before because the thing wasn't running. But after I got it running, it's just somebody did a head job on this thing. It wasn't me because I didn't do the heads on it. I would have junked it before I done the heads on it. It's not worth the money. So what I'm gonna do, sorry Jeep lovers, I know a CJ, yeah, no problem. You know what I'm saying? Rubicon, yeah, we're gonna do it with them. But a Cherokee, but it is what it is. I'm gonna take this puppy out. I want to check the ports where the injectors go in and see if there's any leaking down there. Hopefully it's not a head gasket, because if it's a head gasket, I'm not even bothering with it. It ain't my cup of tea. So, with that said, we got 10 bolts holding this hollow puppy in here, and I see a little bit of oil leak back there.
If it was a head gasket, I don't think he wants to dump all that.
Yeah, I know. But he wants to try the intake route. So we're gonna go ahead and we know this is a 10 millimeter, but is it gonna reach the bottom? I guess it does. So there's some long studs on here. So we're gonna start over here and over there, and guess what? We can't get to this one here. Like always, something in the way, and that'll be the fuel. Alright, as y'all can see, I got 2 more bolts back here. If y'all see, 1 here and 1 back there, and over here we got 5 more. We got 1 here, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm not going to bore you with taking out these studs that actually hold this, and they also, the coils go sit on top of here with a little 10 millimeter nut. So as soon as I take these out, I'll bring you back and we'll pull this sucker out together. Be right back. Howdy, 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 howdy. Fuck with it, hold on. Now, I got this all loosened up, but we have a little issue. It won't clear this fuel line. So, clear the fuel lines. Well, I gotta remove the fuel lines if they cooperate with me. Get these injectors off. Okay. I don't think this one wants to come out. There. Alright, that one doesn't want to come out. Been a pain in my behind. They all come out nice and easy. Gotta remember, there's a red tab in here, then you push. And there's always one that's not going to cooperate with you. Well, the little whole red tab came off. I'll put it back on later. And the thing is still on here. Come on. 8 injectors. 7 come out just fine. 1 doesn't want to come out. I got these out right here. Alright, like I said, I'm going to have to change. Good Lord. Yeah, these O-rings look horrible. Yeah, I might have to do a whole O-ring job on this garbage ass thing. Oh, these don't be done right, it looks like. Change every O-ring out here. Alright, now back to this wire over here. Alright, there we go. on the gas. There it goes.
Smells like working back to the gas station.
Huh?
Smells like I'm working back to the gas station.
Yeah, so here. Just this little fucker right here. There it goes. Little screwdriver here. Look at that. Huh? Put this crappy sucker back on over here. Alright. Throw that fuel rail under the car. Never a little fuel rail on top of the car. Always throw it under the car.
Why would that be?
Huh?
Why would that be?
So you don't step on an injector. And this wants to kick my behind. Oh, I guess I'm gonna have to move this alternator here. Go away, something else, and something else, and something else, and something else. Hey, remember this nut right here, we gotta get another one. Should have one. 13 or 14. Wires out the way.
Are you clear now?
I don't know. I don't think so. This thing hates me.
It just knows you don't like Jeep.
Huh?
It just knows you don't like Jeep.
Yeah,
I
right.
always liked them, but
I don't like no Jeep. I bought one Jeep a long time ago. Jeep Cherokee too. For the ex-wife. She wanted a Jeep Cherokee. I bought her one. Made it to the house and died. Hey, look.
the only Jeep I
There goes that nut.
The only Jeep I didn't
Look.
like that I thought was a piece of crap was the Jeep Commanders.
Oh, that's garbage though.
That was the only one. The others,
That's like buying a Jeep Journey. You're getting shit straight out the door.
Dodge Journey.
Yeah, Journey.
I rented the little Liberty ones. I like it, but after seeing them all of them at the junkyard,
Those are straight junk. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and yank this alternator out of here. So, alternator, gotta take the belt off. And if you're strong enough, only if you're strong enough. That means you eat your Wheaties and a lot of titties. You'll be able to grab the pulley, tension pulley, with your hand and lift up. No, I'm not gonna show them. That's just old ancient history right there. With a little muscle behind it.
man,
Yeah. From the ancient man that outwork a 30-year-old any day of the week. But yeah, you can actually, they're pretty easy if you grab the slack adjuster down here, pull up, and you can pull the belt off. But like I said, you gotta eat your Wheaties and a lot of titties. But you'll make it. Let's get these bolts off right here. What is this? 14? Oh, 14, something else over here. I don't know what my 15's at. You took my 15? No, 18. What you do my 15, woman? Seriously, what's my 15? Oh, right here in front of my face. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't even know why I'm getting 15. I should have just got a socket. My trusty Dusty from Mr. Harbor Freight. Not a sponsor, but it's Pittsburgh Pro. Whatever it is, it works good. Keep up the good work.
He's dying to try the new ones.
Oh, the Icon?
He's driving me crazy.
I've been watching the videos. I've been watching my fellow mechanics out there doing these videos, testing out these Icons. Yes, I keep looking at the videos and see if it's going to be worth it. But I got so many tools, though. I don't know. You know, I don't want to get a...
You're such a liar. You go buy them all anyways.
But anyways, hey, listen here, man.
If they had a daycare just for you car junkies and tool junkies, I would definitely drop you off for the day so you could play with your little friends and try out all the tools.
Listen, man, it doesn't work that way. You got to try them out at home. You know what I'm saying?
They need to just put a
They don't give you homework at tool daycare.
They need to bring a junk car there and to let all you guys play and see how it works.
Don't work that way, young lady. You know, I've been on the market for another toolbox. I want another tool cart with. I got a U.S. General right there. I don't know, 40 something inches, some crap. But I want the 76 with the topper on it. Cause I got this one with the shelf and I got the side thing. You know what I'm saying? This is U.S. General right here. And it's worked out pretty good. This thing, this toolbox has been with me across country. I done left fishing poles and underwear behind and moved out of the state and always carry my toolbox. But yeah, I got this one here. Like I said, this one's been to the West Coast and back. You know what I'm saying? I got all my cups. I got way too many cups in every drawer. But it's a good box. It never let me down, but I want the other one. It's a little bigger that I can put a side by side, get another side cabinet, you know. But then again, they got that Icon. Woo, that Icon got some space in it. So I don't know. I'll wait for the reviews. See how the reviews come out. I don't want to go investing, you know what I'm saying, a few $1,000 on a toolbox that's not going to be reliable, longevity. See, I gotta have the longevity. I move a lot. Like you see right now, I'm in a storage bin now, sort of shop, but I'm buying me we're looking for a property, a raw property with nothing on it. And I want to build, the garage that we found already, while still building, that we're going to put up. It's 40 by 102. So that's going to be our garage and our living quarters. We're going to make a little one bedroom back there, you know what I'm saying? We're just going to live off the grid, I guess. Something like that. But yeah, that's what we're looking at right now. We're still living from hotel to hotel. Well, no, we're just living one nice hotel condom right now. Condom. Don't need no condom. But yeah, look at that. I heard something. You heard something? That's a 19 or what?
Come on, Pops. You're recording.
Hey! Alright, here we go. Okay. Hey, yeah, I got this, I got the big brother to the little brother. And then I got the little peewee over there. Yeah. Harbor Freight is doing big things now. But, yeah. Gotta get the sensor out of here.
And see, that's one company. They could do one of those tool trucks like they do for Snap-on. I drive around one of those and sell stuff. At least you'd be selling stuff, not no $5,000 box or anything.
Yeah.
Can't afford.
I don't know if the people at Snap-on or Matco would want to see a truck driving down the road, you know what I'm saying, with a big Icon toolbox. Talk about we charge half price as a competitor for the same buck. I don't think they'll I think they'll sue us something. Well, they tried to sue us already and failed over that Daytona Jack. But I'm going to keep my mouth quiet and all that, because if somebody going to come back to me and be like, you know what I'm saying, I'm defrauding or deframing their company or something. But fuck you, Snap-on. Fuck a Snap-on. They ain't never do nothing for me. So, but if Snap-on want to become a sponsor, they can send me a toolbox and tools so I can try it out and give you an honest opinion about it. You know what I'm saying? I had no problem with that. Sponsorship is always welcome at Spare Change Garage. Let me stop.
But honestly, most people who are doing this stuff themselves, they can afford to spend all that for this.
That's why they get them kids in the schools. A lot of these schools are sponsored by Snap-on. They you know what I'm saying? They boom, hey, we just added to your tuition. You know what I'm saying? Just give us 5% right now, and the rest go towards it. Man, they'll be paying for that tuition for the next 30 years. You should have bought a house, not a Snap-on box. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. But like I said, I'm gonna keep my mouth quiet because somebody's gonna come after me and sue me or something about me talking about their little ass company and expensive ass boxes. Ooh. I put everything in a cardboard box before I put it on a Snap-on box. That's for sure.
I just can't see you spending that much.
And listen, I will make a box out of cardboard and put my tools in it. I go buy some plywood and some 2x4s and make a box. You seen the guy? Matter of fact, I'm not gonna lie. Y'all go look it up. There's a guy that made a toolbox. Beautiful tool, a big cabinet. Look no different than these cabinets we're buying today. After the paint job and all the work and the hardware he put on it, it looked like one of those. Dirt cheap. The man made a box out of wood. Out of wood, I tell you. Oh, big ass head. See that?
Yep.
Yep, but I seen the man make one out of wood. I can't believe it. Here's my little tiny screwdriver. There we go. Now that's a screwdriver right there. And yes, Harbor Freight's not a Snap-on. It's a good screwdriver though. Anybody knows a screwdriver is a screwdriver. While you're doing screwing shit, breaking shit. And all I want to do is get past this little lip right here. I'm almost there. There we go. Look at that. Woo! I got you. I gotta get rid of the stomach somehow. Ugh, this thing is always in the way. Shut up, woman. There she goes. Can't say nothing. As soon as you say something, Duke Logo will say something. Alright. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Oh. Okay. I see the problem already. Ladies and gentlemen, my mechanics and anybody that does DIY. Look at, I'm gonna put this right here, like this. Now, get me in the picture. I want y'all to see this.
We might scare
I am not a SAE mechanic. I went to the 9th grade. That's it. Okay? I'm not no smart guy. I never went to school. Street smart. Okay. But if you look at this right here, what do y'all see? Let me see. Let me get my little screwdriver right here. Right here. Right here. Right here. You see what all this is? This is all a cover-up. You got a rubber O-ring right here. Matter of fact, let me get a pic real quick. Keep camera on that right there. I'm gonna show these people why. You see that right there? You see the little rust color right there?
Yeah.
Okay, you see what that is? Look right here. You got a big piece right here. You do not put RTV where these O-ring goes. Yeah, look, this O-ring. All you gotta do is put this. What happened was when they did whatever work they did under here, and that's why you see that oil leaking over there, clear as day. They put this RTV, but they didn't put it everywhere. So guess what? That makes this all uneven. And they probably used the same O-rings these square rings that go in here, instead of buying a new set, they went ahead and splurged for some RTV, some Permatex or something. See, this is no good. No buenos, ladies and gentlemen. You see that? But you only got it like on the bottom. You don't got really none on the top. So now you're not square. That's what I'm saying? If you want something flush, you make it flush the right way. Because if you go ahead and say, oh, well, you know what I'm saying, I put some over here, because this is where it was leaking before. Fuck, this is going to have, who knows, 10,000, not even 10,000 of an inch, it's 100,000 of an inch on this side. So yeah, you're going to get oil, leaking oil. You're going to get blow by. You know what I'm saying? Your car not running right. When you're going to steal something, do it the right way. You know what I'm saying? Instead of buying that 6-pack of beer, go get some more of these. They come in a set, they're not that expensive. Probably a case of beer. Well, guess what? You do it right. Now the next man got to come and fix it right. But there it is. That's the El Problema right there. And over here, they really kicked it on. Look at this shit. They kicked it on good. Oh, God. Well, this one I'm not cleaning out because I got another one over there that I could use. Now, let's see. This one here ain't never had none of that junk on it. I could just turn it over and tell you. You see that? See all them ports? I'm going to change these. These ain't going on there. I'm going to take them all out. But this ain't never had no RTV because this is what seals. This right here, this is what seals this to the top of the heads. So we're going to get all these brand new. I'm going to take one with me. And we're going to get this one brand new over here where the throttle body goes. So these two are going to be brand new. Well, this one and the other 8 at the bottom. And that's how you do it. Right there, ladies and gentlemen. Right here, ladies and gentlemen. Pay attention. Pay attention to the teacher. Focus on the teacher. But nah, I'll joke aside. I'm going to go ahead and go get some new gaskets. And we'll come back. We'll clean this out a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and clean this out. Give my light, young lady. Take a look. Visual. You see all this oil and everything off the top of here? Dripping off the side over there. You know what I'm saying? No wonder the car running crappy.
Yeah.
You got some blow by.
He said he hadn't really paid attention before, but he said he had been going through more gas.
He's going through more gas and more oil.
And he would be driving it sometimes, 10 minutes, and sometimes like...
Sometimes he could drive for an hour, sometimes he could drive 10 minutes. And it'll just shut off. But...
And there was some codes and stuff.
Yeah, well, all the codes have been taken care of. I needed a skim on the key. Put a new skim on the key. This computer got redone, and so did the one on that side. They just came back in. Everything else is just it is what it is. We'll go ahead and like I said, we'll clean this out right here. Get all this trash out of here. Get all these nice and cleaned up. You know what I'm saying? Use that liquid magic. Oh yeah, another thing is I gotta do because I took the injectors out. I'm gonna do the O-rings on both sides. Clean them up a little bit and do the O-rings because there was a couple of O-rings that were questionable. So, with that said, I'm gonna go get some parts and some dinner with the old lady, and we'll be back to redo that whole intake over there with all new gaskets and everything. Take it through that process, which ain't that big, and then injectors. It ain't much of a process, but I'll go ahead and take it through it. You know what I'm saying? Get you a little more content in case you're doing O-rings on your injectors sometime, or you know what I'm saying, you think it's going to be a little difficult to do the job DIY at home. You know what I'm saying? I'll walk you through it, and you can tackle it at home. You don't need much to take the 8mm to take the 4 bolts out for the rails, and a flathead screwdriver. Take the clips off, and you can do all your injectors. Very simple, very easy. When I come back, I'll walk you through that process.
All that led you to this was just smelling the dipstick. I said to figuring this out, just smelling dipstick.
Oh, yeah. All of this comes from, just smelling the dipstick. All because another mechanic that
That's what I found.
that was online said that a lot of people change a lot of stuff, I didn't want to change a lot of stuff, but he said smell the dipstick. If it smells like gas, check your intake. And sure enough, I checked the intake, and that's what we find. All this mess in here. This is leaking out. This got Permatex on it. And somebody retarded try to fix this with Permatex. A little bit easier just to rip the fucking whatever. Anyway, like I said, I'm gonna get something to eat. I'm gonna get some parts that we need, and I'll be right back to talk more smack about Snap-on, Macco, Icon, Pittsburgh. I just talk a little while working a lot.
I'll talk about pain in the ass husband.
So I'll talk a little bit while I'm working. You know what I'm saying? Gotta keep the people, you know what I'm saying, thinking. But with all that said, I'll be right back. Peace.